and other things. I've also been doing some research on a couple things. Trying to teach Chloe to place orders once a week so she can basically stretch out things. For some of you out there, I just tried to get Chloe one out. I'll tell you a funny story. She ordered me some pants. Or actually got some from the thrift store for $1. Turns out for $1 I ain't gonna complain, but they were medium, so they didn't fit. Yeah, tells me I'm a little portly. Running on a treadmill, that's why you guys don't see me most of the time. I'm trying to burn some of this excess weight off. Not that anyone complains. I have it in my planner every day and check it off for treadmill. So, anyways, had a nice hot bath today. What pain in the butt that was. Higgins was being a little pain. I will tell you, the soap that Pee Wee gave me for Christmas smells good. I was about to order some, but they discontinued it. So I spent, what was it, $30 and bought 48 bars for my preps of Irish Spring. So, as a prepper, you guys need to know what is the plan, what's going on. I sent Chloe out for a weekly grocery run. For me, I still got 3 meals of soup. We're out of coffee, so 3 days in a row she kept forgetting it. The third, fourth, so day 3 of payday, she went down and got me a bag of Morning Joe. Apparently, there is no Henry's blend, so I'll have to order that tonight for my weekly run of coffee. And then there's other things coming down the pipe. That's right. So for you preppers out there, a lot of you preppers have been messaging me, and so forth and so on. And I want to thank you all for tuning in today. On the fact that, people have been emailing me. They're like, well, how come you're not, updating your videos. We love your videos because I don't want to do my videos. That's the thing. I have no intention of doing my videos all the time. So anyways, so this morning I'm limited on data, so I'm doing it when I can, and I've sent out some work stuff projects for Higgins. Before people sit there and complain, yes, Higgins has been completely and thoroughly paid. So before you guys sit there and say, but, thing is, Higgins has been paid. Yeah. So I thought I would tell you that Brother Higgins has been paid. Chloe gave him a gift card. I gave him one equals amount, a good amount. He won't have to complain about things. He's a great guy, by the way. A lot of people sit there and say, well, how come, Higgins gets a gift card? Well, that's because he's helping me on the prepping thing. He's actually digging up information while I'm doing the other battle loads. So, me and Higgins are trading off some of the, I think Chloe's appreciative too. So, sent Higgins out some research today for this week's work. He should have it done no problem. He might even earn another gift card. He's got 3 things to look up. We're going to be reviewing soon some handheld radios. Higgins is going to be going through the part where I've chosen the radios. He's going to check on if there's any problems, defects, or issues with the radios. Once we know there's no problems, defects, or issues, we will be ordering the radios. Then the second project we're working on is base station CB radios. We're going to set it up. So he's working on, again, problems, defects, and if there's issues with the radio, and then I will buy that, set it up. And then, he's looking up something that's very important because people have emailed me and they're like, hey, what's going on with the other issue, So, and that is, but not limited to, the FRS radios. We're not going to get into GMRS. We have MERS already picked. We just got to purchase them. Problem is, every radio might be problematic in the area. So we're looking before we buy location. Remember, these goes to a 3/4 of a mile. They claim they can go 24 miles or 32 miles, something or the other. But problem is, they don't work. Yeah. So we're working our butt off trying to figure out what to do with the radio. So, then we also have to maintain some other stuff. Higgins and I, we're going to be making another decision on some more prepping tools. Mostly it's for the pandemic. I did watch last night. I shouldn't have. But I put the internet on the spot when I watch movies because, they're like, oh, well, your thing is they don't want to give you unlimited data. But with me, of course, they have to until they raise my rates anyway. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use this Wi-Fi as much as possible. So, it worked okay. I thought a Kinect disconnected me and Higgins. I thought Higgins disconnected me. I was trying to watch a video and I came across a series where you see all these lawsuits happening by bad cops, and it was interesting. And then I spent, I don't know how long last night watching our former sheriff who was on YouTube doing a deposition. Apparently the deposition was allowed to be used on YouTube, apparently. It was pretty entertaining. Talking about rape and incest and sex intercourse and all this crap, And by the way, it was just something I watched. I actually didn't know why our former police chief was, but now we know. Apparently, jokingly aside, he's a tire man. He worked for Les Schwab for 13 years, becoming law enforcement, didn't go to school for it. So makes you wonder who can be a cop these days without schooling. Yeah. Anyways. So one of the things I wanted to share with you all is it's been a great day. Like I said, I took a nap, got up, then had my coffee. Chloe was panicked because there was barely enough coffee to make the last pot. So, but anyways, one of the things I was going to talk to you guys about today was, food stamps. People have been emailing me too. I finally got my email cleared up with the food stamp problem. Again, food stamps have been cut off. Chloe was telling me, I don't get the $250 additional dollars. Well, to each their own, So you just got to do it. And then I was going over the expenses, before you sit there and say, oh, well, I wanted to tell you a couple tips today and updates that I want to share with you that's very important to me. Now, I love all of you, you know this, but we have to basically look at cutting corners now because cutting corners is the only thing. Well, this is what I was looking for. Let me see. That was the other day. So you're going to have to cut corners. I know if I say something about Tildor's beer, he's going to leave a comment like, tell him I'm not cutting my beer out, but sometimes you have to due to the fact of pricing. I mean, look, Chloe brought me some food the other day. I'm making this tomorrow night, by the way. Chloe's got a bag of hot dogs. Anyways, this is going to be cooked. I got to check the date. Best used by, I guess I'm going to cook it up tomorrow. This is a corned beef roast. So I'm going to have corned beef, right? But that was like, how much was that anyways? $20. $21 for this. And then this was $20 alone, or $25. So cheese is going up. So where you guys think of buying cheese, You need to realize, make sure Moppy doesn't like that. Best course of action is to just clean it as fast as possible. Okay, so, what am I gonna say, dude? I got black and blue marks on my fingers from this. Wow, let me clean that up. Oh no, it might be ink. Could be ink. Anyways, let me just tell you, you're gonna have to conserve. Okay, this is the new mission of the new mission log, conserving. Great. Oh, here it is. And that means for today's prepping tips, you're going to have to conserve. I'm going to be reviewing Spam jalapeno soon, by the way. You guys should be happy about that. That's one of the things I'm going to be reviewing Spam jalapeno and Spam turkey when I can get a hold of Spam turkey. But the problem is with Spam turkey is right now, currently, it is sold out. So for some of you preppers out there, I want to talk about the foods, okay? Now, some of you out there, you basically rely on soda. All right. Now, in a prepping situation, you're going to have to cut your soda out. Hell, you might even have to take your coffee out if you don't have a heat source. I'll be working with the manager soon to talk about a heat source because, quote unquote, I need to make sure in case power goes out that there's a way we can crack the window if there is no nuclear fallout or anything to cook on a cooking stove for food. Otherwise, it's pretty much canned cold foods like soups, or dry ramen. So, another thing is I need to place an order tonight for some more suddenly salad. I love that stuff. And mayonnaise, by the way. I haven't checked mayo prices. Last time I bought some mayonnaise, last time I checked at the store was like $15 a bottle. So currently, if you're buying Best Foods, 30-ounce bottles, it's $15 for 3. So that's $5 a piece. That's not bad. So unless we have, never heard of Blue Plate. So I will have to look that up. But my main thing is, I'm putting together a secondary order tonight for stuff that can be used. Hellman's, that's the same as Best Foods. They just changed the names. Never heard of this one, though. So, anyways, I have to use X amount of mayonnaise. So, never knew about this one, though. Blue Plate. Seems interesting. Yeah. So, you can get 48-ounce pack of 8. How much is that? Yes. Can't get it. So, they're saying you can only have how about a 30-ounce pack of 12? Nope. So that tells you right there's a food shortage. A lot of you guys turn around and you you gotta look at your also when you're buying mayonnaise, you gotta ask yourself also about shipping date. So currently ship date for this stuff is March 10th. So that's one of the preppers tools that I was going to tell you about is, buy what you need, Now for me, of course, once you start seeing the stuff get harder and harder to acquire, that's when you need to realize there's some real problems, So you have to basically start making concessions. A lot of you say, "Oh well, I'll be fine." Blah blah blah. You may be fine, but the problem is are you willing to invest, for deliveries. That's the thing. Once you start looking at your delivery date, it should be fine. This one here is sold out, more coming soon, so they just pushed that one back. So you have to look at the date. And so with me, of course, one of the basics is food, water, shelter if you have shelter, and or um, other issues. But as a prepper, you need to basically, you know, continue to prep as much as possible. So, you know, yeah. So let's see right here. See, so you get the small pack, or you can get the large pack there. Or you can get this one here. It's a pack of 6, which would last about 6 weeks. You know, yeah. So see, this is why you got to look at your supplies. There you go. So anyways, that is why I was talking about placing grocery orders. So with the Morning Joe, it will help me out immensely for groceries. So anyways, I thought I would share that with you all, and coffee time with Rita. So I'll be reviewing some spam, some radio, and some other stuff soon. I will tell you, I will be reviewing again, um, for prepping purposes, as a prepping channel, what soups would be good opened that is cold. So far, Campbell's chicken noodle. Yeah. And chilies, any chilies in the can cold's fine too. You might just be gassy, but point is it's your best course of action. Also, for the record, I would like to say that if you haven't checked out um, our About Us page, then you could literally, under the About Me page, you can literally check out our Spotify channel. And our Spotify channel is great because it literally tells us that you're interested in what we're doing on the San Juan Island um, you know, prepping things. So, our prepping channels, we have some good, serious episodes. I'm actually liking podcasts better, but I'm also giving you guys a chance with my internet problems and everything else to check out episodes 31, which will be called Weekly Reflections. Yeah, Higgins got me into this thing where we're going to do weekly reflections on the podcast, and that's going to talk about my issues and so forth, so on, and then it will talk about other issues too, and we will be going from there, what we're working on, etc. I hope you guys tune in because it is a great, great show. And, you guys deserve to hear a lot more. Now, my Rumble channel isn't getting bigger at all. Just to let you know, my Rumble channel is 3 followers so far. And I haven't made any new content on Rumble due to the fact that there is nothing to report. I mean, that's something I wanted to tell you guys. As you know, I'm up all the time, right? But I can't justify making small videos on news articles that are pretty utterly crappy. I mean, literally, the mainstream media is basically sitting there, belittling, the Republican Party. Frankly, as everyone knows, I don't support either or party. Frankly, maybe what we need in this country is not Biden or Trump, but someone new to the thing. Not DeSantis either. He sounds kind of like a dictator myself, but that's just my opinion. But it's just my own opinion. It's not misinformation, and I'm not going to go and give information on news, on so that's something I want to share with you all. So there's news articles and there's news articles and there's news articles, and then out of all the news articles, they are um nothing to report about. I mean, literally. I mean, let me put it this way: moderate or major commenter Tildor, has watched everything as much as possible too. So it reminds me, I'm looking for something actually, comment wise. Just trying to find some. Oh, there we go. All right, let me look at this real quick. Yeah. So basically, to me, I do want to say, I don't want to say anything negative. I'm just saying, when it comes to my own personal opinions as a prepper, we have to look past all the rhetoric and political BS, because frankly, we're going to either have civil war, which is highly unlikely. We're going to have nuclear war, which is more likely. Every day gets us closer to it, in my opinion. And then we got the other issue, which is, but not limited to, a banking collapse. Now, everyone's talking this big old banking collapse, right? So the other day I was talking to someone, right? And so apparently, what is this? What the heck is going on here? Let me look real quick. So it doesn't say anything about it. It just said, let me look. It said something about Powell, Treasury Secretary Powell. Okay, so just comments about how they might or might not raise more interest rates. Apparently, my own humble opinion. I got my own opinion, but I'll keep it to myself on the Jerome Powell issue. But I just want to say with love to you all, as a prepper. Yeah. See. No. Oh, wait. What's this? I hate when they do that. Your order is not complete. I don't care. I'm not placing an order at Walmart. That's the other thing. Walmart, Target is now allowing no delivery. Chloe was complaining about that last night, and so what I have to do is I have to look over the what do you call it? The orders. Chloe wants the same blankets that I have. If you remember, those blankets are toasty last night. Had a couple beers and didn't want to hear Chloe and her damn whatever it was, and I went to sleep. Yeah, fell asleep. She made dinner, and then I told clean her mess up today. She basically was cleaning her room again. I don't know how the fuck someone makes this much of a mess, but oh well. Anyways, she sent Higgins gift card. she asked me to check on her packages. That's what I'm doing now. Apparently they're not shipped. She's like, how much did I spend for the packages? Basically it says ordered. So basically they haven't shipped. They're supposed to ship on Thursday, Monday for Wednesday delivery. So, and then her other order is a oven mitt set. Apparently, no, look at this. It just 1 minute it says track package. The next minute it's basically saying that here we go. So we got an entire 6-piece set. You get two oven mitts and 4 pot holders. That's what she requested. She burned her hand a couple times on pots. So for once, that wasn't considered discretionary spending. That was considered mandatory spending. I think she's learning what mandatory discretion is. But for the sake of the argument, we're starting to rotate our food down and eat it up too, because we can't literally look at the grocery supplies. I mean, $20 for corned beef is not good. People are going to have to cut out their St. Patrick's Day. People are going to have to sit there and cut out their expenses. I mean, as I told Higgins, he could go back to his swag bucks and his Taluna and his swag bucks and his being rewards for his gift cards. But I've helped him out probably in the last 2 months or so. He's probably gotten like almost 200. So people gift cards to me. I always return the favor, but I also help Higgins. So he should be like $150 to $200 positive now for his SDS 200 that he wants. To me, the SDS 200 looks like a good scanner, but I'm kind of skeptical what's happening, And so, anyways, with Chloe back, I'm going to log off and get the podcast up and running. And that'll be episode 31, which is Reflection. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please add, subscribe, post, comments, leave feedback, suggestion, hit the like, subscribe button. It's all fun for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your service bunny. Thanks for watching, and God bless you in everything you do. Your podcast.